Kuzampala and welcome to another episode of Face to Face. I'm Tenzin, your host. Today I'm joined by a well-known singer who will be with us in this episode of Face to Face. Meet Dichin Wangmo.
Hello and Kusampur to all the viewers. And thank you, Bhutan, today for having me here today. It's an honor. Thank you.
So, tell us about your first experience with music.
Uh, that would go back to when I was very young. Of course, all of us grew up being exposed to some sort of melody, music, being in Bhutan, which is a country that has rich heritage of music. But to be very specific, I had my first official encounter with recorded music back in the days when I was in my, say, second grade. So back in the days, we never had access to music easily like now at the click of your phone. Back in the days, we used to be exposed to recorded music and BBS radio and other radio stations where we had access to in the region. So my encounter was with listening to a lot of Bhutanese Rixer, Bhutanese radio with all genres of song. Also listening to Lhotsam songs and Western music through BB's talk shows. So I used to mimic singing some of the artists, and I used to feel like, yeah, I could also be a singer. Sometimes I used to feel like I used to be overwhelmed by uh, singers like Sring Doji, the Gawa Jimmy singer. He was a child artist back then, and he used to have a huge influence on me too. So his music and all the music we had access to back in the days were my first encounter.
Okay, so who inspired you to be a musician? Or being a singer, is that something that you've always wanted to be when you were a small girl?
Um, yeah, so like I mentioned, back in the days, having exposure to the songs that were that we had access to back then through radio, through recorded songs. Uh, I can't specifically pinpoint to any specific singer and say like this person had a huge influence on me, but every singer that I met, every artist that I met personally as well as through, through their songs, there's a common sort of passion or the obsessive energy in them, the need to express their song, their talent. So even now, I meet a lot of singers and artists and co-artists, and so all of these people have some sort of influence on me, and I find something special in them that really relates to me.
Okay, so now that you are a great singer, everyone knows who Dichin Wangmo is.
Oh, not really a great singer.
but everyone knows who Dichin Wangmo is because you already sang a lot of beautiful songs. So, do you face any difficulties while singing, or anything that you have faced that you have that have
Like
that you have faced?
challenges?
Yeah, challenges.
Uh, I can't speak for other singers, but personally, since I've always wanted to divert a lot of time to music. However, due to situations and also due to my priority to the profession I choose to uh, give my energy to up until now, I was in the civil service for the last 8 years, and it's taken a lot of my focus, time, and my priority. So for me, being able to practice your voice, it's just like exercising your muscles. So you'll have to train your voice a lot. It's not enough. Even if you are a good singer, even if you have a good vocal quality, I'm sure singers can relate to this that it's not enough. And you'll have to be in constant practice, constant exercising of your vocal cord. And I found it really a challenge for me because when your mind is diverted to your profession, which is other than singing, I always found me being a step behind when it comes to practice, and especially ad hoc singing. So I always need some time off to practice and then, come back and then present myself and express.
So how many collaborations have you done till date?
Um, uh, Regionally, I've done around 4 collaborations. It all began with the Himalayan Music Festival, which I was privileged to be a part of back in 2020, right before the pandemic. It was organized by Brothers Entertainment, which is a Tibetan entertainment house based in South India. So I had the privilege to be a part of the concert. There I met all the artists from Ladakh, from Nepal, from Arunachal Pradesh, from Tibetans based in US and Canada. So being a Bhutanese artist, felt like they had a special place for us in their heart, our music, our culture, our people. So all of them, they were so good to me. They were so welcoming, accepting of me, and they wanted to really collaborate. And although it was difficult to get into Bhutan, they really wanted to connect to Bhutan through music. And so I did around 4 collaborations, beginning with a tribute to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, a song called Nam Samarpo, wherein all artists participated in that, followed by Ngesem Ngesem with Faisal Khan Ashur of Ladakh, and then Gyalsangla, which was released in 2021 October. And the latest one is Jalam Jalam Gyashi with Raju Lamaji from Nepal. So that comes to around 4 collaborations.
So which one is your favorite among these 4?
I can't make a choice. Each of the collaborations had their own unique experience and had their own charm and beauty in it. So each one has given me a lot to learn and a lot of connections to make and a lot of experience to gain from.
So would you like to sing one song among these 4 to the viewers who are watching us right now?
Of course, which one would you want me to sing?
I'll go with the latest one.
Jalam Gyashi?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope I live up to the expectation. Jalam Gyashi Khatsau Famahawe Dari Gaso Mindumewe Che Tsariya Sugda Niduhi Tsari Tenjo Mewe Wei Che Tsariya Sugda Niduhi Tsari Tenjo Mewe Jalam Gyashi.
This is why I mentioned earlier that you're a great singer. No wonder you're denying
that's
that.
not true. That came out from a
Thank you
lot
so
of
much.
practice for recording. So
Thank you so much for singing for us, and I hope you will get a lot of support and love from the audience.
that
like-
means a lot to me.
Okay, so who would you most like to collaborate with in future?
Oh, I have some wild fantasies about collaborations, but you can never say never, right? I'd like to collaborate with, of course, you might know Sanam Puri from India. Like he's got such soulful covers of old Bollywood songs. I would also love to collaborate with. Okay, I'll first go with Bollywood artist Arjit Singh.
Yeah.
He's got such mellow voice and carefree voice. So I don't know. This is an impossible dream. And
I hope it will come true.
I hope so. And I also really appreciate Lizzo, who made the song It's About Damn Time. it has a huge impact on me. I want every woman, everybody who's going through some sort of phase in their life, to listen to it, all gender. I mean, it's such a powerful impact on me personally, and I love how she bloomed. Like people say, late in life. I don't believe in that, but yeah, she has a huge impact on me, and I don't know. I'm sure I would never even meet her, but that's a fantasy for me,
Okay.
and she is a huge impact on me.
So, what was the latest advice someone gave you when you were starting as a musician?
Um, I started only after I got into my profession.
Mm-hmm.
That was
That's
back in
back in
2013,
okay.
14, and officially I started recording only in 2015. And back then, many senior and seasoned artists, they used to advise me to, um, don't run after 15 minutes of fame. Try to make songs that really enhance your voice, that have positive message to the community and to people, that touches people's hearts, that make people feel good in any way. So back in the days, I never believed much. I couldn't relate about it because I needed the recognition, I needed the fan following. But now I come to realize, like, some songs don't really last. It doesn't give you much of value as time goes on. So those were some precious advices now I really can feel and relate to.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today, Dachin. And now that we came to an end of our conversation, do you have anything or any message you want to pass on to aspiring musicians?
Um, with a little bit of experience in the music field and industry, I would just like to say, like, of course, you should chase after 15 minutes of fame. That gives you the platform to do bigger things. So, but just don't be completely obsessed after, songs that doesn't last much. Uh, Try to make songs that people will love to listen even when it's after 20, 30 years, or even after you leave the world. Try to impart messages, just like BTS,
Yeah.
we can relate to their messages right through the song, and I really love their songs. So try to have incorporate messages of universal value, empowerment, acceptance, gender, environment, planet, universe, wellness, and love, peace, and not just instant gratification. So I don't know whether I'm the right person to say that or not, but as time goes on, I've come to realize a bit about it, and I hope this helps in small ways for upcoming artists to work hard and express themselves and make a difference through music.
Okay, thank you so much. That was a really beautiful chat with you. And to the viewers, please don't forget to like, share, and follow our page. Stay healthy, stay warm. I'll see you all next week.